It didn't think. Am I streaming? Am I a YouTuber now? Okay. Says I'm live. Can you hear me? I think you can. Um, okay. OBS is very confusing. Mm. See if I can talk out chat. Please. Oops. Is it is it doing the thing? I pressed the button. Can you see that I pressed the button? Okay, I think so. I would like it if I could put chat somewhere where I can see. Do, 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 do. I don't know, but I'll just try to check back regularly. But I think it's working. That's all that matters. Hopefully the game volume is okay. My voice is okay. I don't know. Let me know if I need to adjust it. Okay, let's get into it. Project Eden's Garden. I'm excited. Oh, I can't see a cursor. Okay. Or maybe we won't get into it. Oh, let's turn it up open. I'm going to try to organize my tabs, which it would have been nice if I could have done it like before I started streaming, but most of that time is spent trying to get my audio right. So forgive me, please. I'm new to this. I'm a noob. Okay. Oh, 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 here we go. I just want to look at the option thing then. Background music, SFX, voice. Okay. I don't know, we'll keep it at the default for now. What's the question? I wonder. Extra content? Okay, new game. Logic difficulty. I'm kind of a dumbass, but well, you know, I think I could outsmart a fifth grader. So we'll say normal. We'll say I'm average. Action difficulty. There's action. There's action. We'll say normal. We'll say normal. I'm not a gamer. I don't do this. Okay. Start. Start game. Let's go. I know my voice sounds a bit crunchy. That's because I don't have a real mic. I'm using my laptop's microphone. Life has no real meaning. We exist just by chance, born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose. People like me. Those who shine brighter than the others, who have an influence on our greater society. Ultimates. We're known as ultimates. ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students. Doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who build machines to improve millions of lives, the most influential politicians, the most creative architects. These are the people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate. Okay, then, okay, very, very confident. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to beat him up. He's too confident. He's, he's a bit full of himself. I finally found a school that's worthy of me. Me, finally people who match my level of intelligence. Okay, then, okay. To Mr. Damon Meitze, the ultimate debater, congratulations. For your contributions as an ultimate, we cordially invite you to attend Eden's Garden Academy, a specialized college for academic-based talents. Oh, so they're college age. Okay, okay, I was expecting high school. I don't mind though. I don't mind. I prefer college age because I don't know, I think I'm past the age of relating to high schoolers, so college, cool, cool, cool. At our unique academy, you will not only develop a tighter grasp on your respective skill sets, but you and the other ultimate students who received this invitation will gain an ever important proficiency at leadership, communication, and persuasion. In an age where anyone can be called ultimate, we hope you will join us and assume your rightful place as the true face of talent. Okay, so they're sort of playing into this, oh, you're better than everyone. You're destined to to be on top, to be a leader, to rule the plebes. Please keep the contents of this invitation, as well as the attached registration materials, strictly confidential. The integrity of our program is built on the foundation of privacy. Eden's Garden Academy, an ultimate academy for true ultimates. Oh, okay, yeah. Very, very exclusive. Very exclusive. They're basically saying anyone can be called ultimate these days, but you and I and everyone here at this academy, we're the true ultimates. We're not the posers, we're not the fakers, you know. Okay. Okay. Interesting. It was built in partnership with the Ultimate Talent Program, a government institution that has awarded ultimate titles to people for almost the last century. You don't you don't apply for the UTP's schools. They scout for their students, which is how I found myself receiving a letter from Eden's Garden Academy. It looks to be an amazing school. Immaculate architecture, incredible workspaces, and access to resources beyond anything I've ever seen. Everything about this school is perfect. It's truly worthy of being called ultimate. In my 18 years of living, I've accomplished more than most people could ever dream of. Within this random and chaotic existence, it feels like I was destined to be great. After what seems like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected, at least not for a school of this caliber, but it was undeniably the one. With luggage in one hand and a pamphlet in the other, I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life. This is the start of my new life, the start of an even greater career. For the first time in my life, I'll finally be among people as great as me. I still want to beat him up. Huh? Nani? Ah, yes. In front of me, spread out across the train carriage, was a group of strange-looking people. A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume, one guy in a weird beanie staring intensely at me. What the hell? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? Maybe they're not the weirdos, Damon. Maybe you're the weirdo. Maybe you're too basic. You're basic, and compared to you, they're exceptional. I think they're exceptional, not weird, not creepy. Okay. Apathetic to my situation, the train continued from its halt. Looks like I'm stuck here for now. I guess I should find somewhere to sit. This is the ultimate influencer, right? I like his fit. I like his fit. Hello? Can you hear me? I seem to have caught the attention of one of the other passengers. What do you want? Cool. So, I was wondering something. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can ask an employee. I'm honestly not in the mood. Oh, I'm sure. Frowning and dropping his head, he walked away. Damon, you're gonna have no friends. You're an ass. Howdy. Excuse me, but y'all don't happen to know where the final stop is, do you? A girl's voice suddenly chimed in from behind me. Geez, can people just leave me alone for 5 minutes? Not a clue, but you can try looking for... The words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. This woman had to be twice my size. Hmm, is something wrong? Don't fret it, darling. I'll just see who else is around. You dumbass. I mean, what? Oh my gosh. With a small wave, she walked away. The people here just keep getting weirder and weirder. I really hope none of them are in my class. Not wanting to be bothered any further, I quickly found myself a seat by the window. This situation was nothing like I expected, but at least the view from the train was nice. Mountains framed by a deep blue sky, crystal clear rivers that sparkled like jewels in the sunlight. There couldn't be a more radical departure from home. Scenery continued to pass, time flying by with it. The chatter from the others on the train eventually softened, leaving just me and the rolling mountains. I don't know if you could hear the sniff. Could, could you hear that? Nearby, a woman in professional attire turned her nose up to the air and started sniffing? After a moment, the expression on her face turned stone cold serious. The air doesn't smell right. Huh? The air? Hey, I smell something too. Could you describe it? Is it like a gas thing that's been passed out and then they're gonna wake up at the school and it's gonna be the start of I don't know, like a murder game? Nah, no way. Kinda chemically? It's almost like it's coming from that bag over there? She pointed to a travel bag at the opposite end of the car. Oh shoot, you mean this one right next to me? I don't smell anything funky. Well, that's probably because of the helmet. Yeah, maybe. Is that your bag? Nope, it was already here when I got on the train. Hmm, that's weird. There's no name tag or anything. After inspecting the outside of the bag, he began fiddling with its lock. Oh, cool, you got it open. Uh, that wasn't the lock. Ugh, are you okay? Yeah, bro, I'm all good. I just felt kind of sleepy. Well, we said it, Christ Almighty. Watch your profanity. Did he just pass out? From the same end of the car, the guy who had been staring at me earlier. Oh. I'm not feeling so good either. What did you say? Good night. Okay. That was casual. What the? People are dropping like flies. Oh crap, someone get help. Let me try to alert the conductor or whatever. She ran over to the door that connected to the adjacent car. It's not opening. Why isn't it opening? I want to try my hand at it. Can you step aside for a sec? He yanked at the door, but... Damn, the car is locked up as tight as the prison. You have some experience. Come off the grass? Huh? But I left to take... But I left to take a piss like an hour ago. Let me try something else. The big man rolled his shoulders and threw himself against the door with all his might. Gah. He groaned and stepped back, revealing he hadn't even left a mark on the door. What? That did nothing. There's another boy who's fallen, a girl too. Why is everyone passing out? Shit, maybe it's got something to do with that bag we... Oh! The air around me had grown thick with a strange pungent smell. I could taste it, feel it sting my eyes. Oh, the vision's blurring. Oh God, no, don't. As a futile plea left my lips, I felt my strength trail away with it. The world flickered around me, and then there was nothing. Vows woven by stitches and needles. Prologue. Let's go. I know nobody's in chat, but I'm gonna check chat real quick. Chat? Chat? Maybe I... Yeah, no one's in chat. That's okay. Is that... Burr burr? Is that the sound of like shivering? Or the sound of something rumbling? I don't know. Let's see. Oh? No? Wait. I did something. What is that? A humming noise. Okay, it's a humming noise. It sounded almost like an air conditioner. But if it's an air fan, why am I so warm? Maybe the heat's on? He said he's smart. Anyway, I weakly opened my eyes. Above me was a concrete ceiling. A concrete ceiling? My body's so heavy, but I had to get on my feet. I had to see where I was. Huh? Ooh. Hello? Are you alive? Could it be that she's... No, she's still breathing. So she's asleep, just like I was. Kneeling down to her level, I reached out my hand to shake her. Hey, can you hear me? No response. Bringing my face closer to hers, I repeated the question. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking up? Damn it, do I actually have to... Holy... That was funny. Her eyes snapped open, causing me to jump back. I was just testing you. Testing me? To see what you would do. It's not every day you find a body on the floor. It's not every day that you pass out and wake up in an unfamiliar place with someone you barely, or rather, don't know at all. So you're awake the whole time. I woke up before you, yes. And she just let me sleep? How long was I out for? I don't know. I didn't wake up that long ago. When I first came to, I was also startled to see a stranger. One can never know if they're in the presence of a friend or foe, which is why I needed to see for myself how much I could trust you. By lying on the floor and making herself vulnerable. He's got a good point, but maybe she can defend herself. We don't know her ultimate yet. Jesus, she makes no sense. As an excuse to break off the conversation, I started to look around the room. It was definitely some kind of boiler room, but there didn't seem to be a light switch anywhere. The only light came from a vent set far back in the room. Looking at my close surroundings, I was standing on a platform with stairs that led to the rest of the room. The lower floor was mildly flooded. I'd say the water reached a little above my ankles. Oh, ew. It was a place that had clearly been abandoned for a long time. Even with all the strange things around me, my gaze kept returning to this girl. There's something about her that seemed almost familiar. Oh? Oh, yeah. Wait, that's it. She was on the train I boarded. Hey, we've met before. On that train? Technically, you didn't meet. You didn't talk to her, but yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Things turned upside down not long after you arrived. A strange smell started to come from the travel bag, and then everything turned black. Right. Just what the hell was that? I think it was a chemical agent. The bag must have been equipped with a gas bomb or something. Someone clearly wanted to knock us out. Sounds like she's been thinking hard about it. Maybe that's why it took her so long to wake me up. Sure, I was thinking the same. But whose bag was it? Why do they want to knock us out? And why aren't we on the train anymore? Where are we? Considering her surroundings, some sort of boiler room? As she raised a hand to push up her glasses, something large and metallic on her wrist caught my eye. A watch? It looked vaguely like a watch. Okay. Hey, what's that on your hand? A watch! You tell me it appeared you have one as well. Oh. At those words, I looked down at my hand. What the? No, he said it. Sure enough, I was wearing the same device. It'd been fitted tightly around my wrist, but it felt like I was wearing nothing at all. Hey, I'm not wearing this. As I grabbed a hold of the device and pulled, a teeny surge of electricity ran through my wrist. Ooh, it could be worse. Sorry, I should have warned you. If you try taking it off, it shocks you. Thanks for the heads up. Shit, what's going on here? Why am I wearing this weird shock collar thing? Who put this on me? You can touch the screen though. Eh? See? Like this. She tapped the face of the device. It slowly lit up and displayed a holographic image. Oh, so like a watch. Yes. Yes, aren't you a smart boy, Damon? Mm-hmm. It's just projecting a blank screen for some reason. Because the killing game hasn't started yet. Either way, it seems we're stuck with this device for the time being. While you're standing there, the least you can do is give me your name. We didn't have much of a meeting on the train anyway. Damon Mitsu, Ultimate Debater. I'm a student at Eden's Garden Academy. Hmm, how interesting. What is? Thank you for telling me more than I asked for. She said it, Eva Tsunaka. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure it is. The pain from the shock was finally subsiding. It's as good a time as any to get a better grasp of this room. Maybe there's something in here that can explain the flooding, or even better, that annoying mechanical noise. Welcome to Project Eden's Garden. A lot has happened already, and I'm sure you're eager to investigate. But there are some things you should get acquainted with first. To access the trinket, or as Damon so... Why are you using big words? Or as Damon so... Or... The watch. Simply press the F1 key. F1? To view past dialogue, press F2. Oop. Okay. Okay. To access observation mode, press the Enter key. Press the Enter key again to exit this mode. Oh, and use the WASD use the WASD keys to pan around the room. Okay. If you ever need to revisit this information, check out the control panel. It's just one F3 key away. Okay. I'm not gonna remember this. That's all for now. Go forth and explore. Cool. Oh my gosh. I'm doing it, guys. I'm a gamer. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, let me check that my stream is going okay. Is everything okay? Has there been game sound? Hopefully there's been game sound, right? I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. I don't know how it compares to my voice, but yeah. Huh. I'm just making sure everything is looking okay, which I think it is. I'm new to this. I'm sorry if it's scuffed. Okay, back to the game. Okay, panning, looking around. Oop, there's a camera up there. Camera? Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expensive-looking security camera. Had this been recently installed, it seemed better suited for a vault than a crappy boiler room.
Interesting.
Do you notice that camera too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really out of place. Do you think someone is watching us through it? It doesn't look like it's turned on, so I doubt it. I see. Perhaps that's for the best. What do you mean? If someone is watching us, it's possible they are the same person who put these wrist straps on us. She makes a decent point. Why wouldn't they be watching you? The game's nearly about started, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay. We talked to her after we looked at everything. Boxes. Oh boy. There might be something useful in this pile of dusty boxes. Light bulbs, duct tape, a bunch of screws. Nope, there's nothing in here but junk. Okie dokie. Generator. Oh, we're gonna do like a puzzle or something? There's a generator under the vents. Is this what's making the mechanical noise? Seeing it in the water put me a bit on edge. I was thinking of checking out the window above it, but now I'm not so sure. That seemed to be it. The room's too run down for me to investigate anything else. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Eva. Wait, is it Eva or Eva? Eva? I saw Eva approach the pile of boxes and fish out a light bulb. Then, without hesitation, plop! She chucked it into the water. What are you doing? All of a sudden, she jumped off the platform we were standing on and into the water.
The hell?
Seriously? What the hell are you doing?
Can't you see?
Exploring. You're not worried about the generator?
Look.
Look at the light bulb. I threw it into the water. Notice how it isn't flashing. That means the water isn't conductive. Fair enough. I guess she's not worried about getting her shoes wet either. Okay. Just give me a second. I took off my socks and shoes and quickly rolled up my pants. But you're too good to get your socks wet. Although wet socks are pretty uncomfortable, so I sort of get it. Okay. Trying to hide my discomfort behind a cool face, I descended the stairs into the murky water. The mechanical noise was even louder now. It sounded like it was coming from the direction of the vents. Yep, it definitely must be the generator. We're lucky the water is conductive. Those exposed wires would be bad news otherwise.
Interesting.
For such a small generator, it sounds like it's running a lot of power. It's surprising how the noise alone wasn't enough to wake us up. Whatever knocked us out on the train must have been pretty strong. Anyway, that explained the whirring, the whirring noise. I wonder where all the power is going to. High up on the wall was a vent. What could be on the other side? Do you want to look? Do you want to look through that? Yeah, I do.
Listen to me.
All right, I have an idea, but it will take some physical effort. Like what?
Well,
Like getting on my shoulders.
Seriously?
I'm not doing that. If you get on my shoulders, it will give you a boost and you can look through the window.
Fair.
Fair. But shouldn't I be the one giving you a boost? I don't think you could handle it. I like her. I like her. She's the perfect amount of sass to Damien's conceitedness. I like her. Okay. Right now, we've only officially met two characters. Right now, Eva is best girl. I said it. I said it. Saying that, she stopped in front of the generator and motioned for me to come over.
talking.
Make sure to tuck your feet behind my back. I waddled over to Eva and awkwardly positioned myself on her shoulders.
Are you sure you can do this?
I'm fine. Just look through the window already.
Alright.
Well, do you see anything? Yeah, another vent and a room just beyond it. Uh-huh. Looks like there's a table in there with chairs. I can't see what's inside the room, though. Both these vents are in the way. Taking a closer look at the boiler room vents, I noticed that there were hinges bolted to the upper corners. Does this mean the vent can be opened? Wrapping my fingers around the grate in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. Hey, I got it open. Can you see better now? Although the second vent still obstructed a lot of the room, I was able to make out the legs of tables and chairs. They were pretty fancy looking. It's the floor of some fancy room. We must be in a building with multiple levels. Weird. Weird that this vent opens into another room instead of outside. Just beyond the chairs, in the very corner of the room, there was something peeking out. Ooh! It's a body. A person's legs? I felt my chest tighten. Is he also passed out? Hello? Can you hear me? No response. Damn it. There's got to be a way inside this room. Eva, can you let me down? Okay, now that there's some music playing, I'm gonna check the audio levels. It's a bit quiet, huh? I filled them up a bit. Sorry. Ooh. The sound. The soundtrack, though. How is it? Is it better? I think so, right? Potentially too loud, but better. Better. That's all that's important, right? Better. Okay, well. If I'm pausing for a second. Sorry. Just gonna... Well, also, if I'm taking a break, let me take a drink of water. There's someone in there. I I think it's a guy. He's lying on the floor and I'm pretty sure he's passed out. Or dead. he might he might know something we don't. If we're not there when he wakes up, we might lose him.
So,
The room's on the level above ours, she said. Right, which means there must be stairs somewhere.
Focus.
Have to find them. To leave an area, press the R key. I'll confirm the choice with you, just in case you give me second thoughts. I will say that the voice acting is on point. It's on point. Even for Damon. I may not like his character. He's a bit of an asshole. But he's got a nice voice. He's got a nice voice. Eva too. And everyone from the train too before, they all passed out. They also had nice voices. Okay. We're back into it. I'm a gamer. Look at me go. Okay. Stuff I already looked at. Boxes, generator. We're looking for stairs. Stairs? Talk to Eva.
hello.
What is it? Nothing. Okay. Not quite ready to talk to her yet. Got it. I guess we'll just look at this stuff again just in case something's changed. Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expensive looking security camera. That's unnerving. That's unnerving thing. The camera's staring at you. It's eerie in a way, you know? It's eerie. You know? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. The feeling of being watched, but not being able to see who's watching you is a bit terrifying, you know? And the music's not helping. It's doing a great job at building suspense. Had this been recently installed, it seemed better suited for a vault than a crappy boiler room. Okay, same text. Okay. Boxes, generator. I feel like it's that's just gonna show me the same stuff. Let's look at the generator. There's a generator under the vents. Is this what's making a mechanical noise? Seeing it in the water put me on edge. I was thinking of checking out the window above it, but now I'm not sure. Okay. I think, or unless there's something else that we can now use in the box. Nothing in here but junk. Hello? In the myth or something. I can't select the vent boxes. Wait, am I? Ooh. Any additional services? No. Okay. Oh. It literally told me press R to leave the room, and then I'm like, so anyway, right? Okay, so I've been meant to press R. Okay, R. Are you sure you want to leave? Yes, because I literally checked everything like 2 times for no reason. Okay, let's get out of here. Hopefully my voice isn't sounding too crunchy. I know it's a bit crunchy, that's because my laptop fan is very loud. And I tried to put on noise suppressor, which is better. But it's still got my voice sounding crunchy. As soon as I was out of the water, I threw on my socks and shoes and ran straight to the door. It's an interesting hallway. Could use some better lighting. It's a bit ominous. The walls too are a bit, bit up, Upon leaving the room, I was greeted with an equally derelict hallway. The walls and floors were an old, matted color, with nothing else to them. No wall decor, no windows, no light whatsoever. What is it called? It's, I forgot what it's called, but it's like a sort of, like, horror, not genre, but like, sort of like the back rooms, where it's a place that you would expect there to be some sort of life, but it's completely devoid of it, and it's just eerie, and it's somehow is terrifying, despite there being nothing to be terrified, just the emptiness of something that's usually full of life is unsettling. I forgot the word for it, but yeah. Okay, let's keep going. However, there was one thing that stood out. At the very end of the hallway, where the corridor took a sharp turn, was what looked to be sunlight hitting the walls. I doubted sunlight. I don't think you're going to be seeing sunlight for a while. Does that mean there's an exit right around the corner?
Hang on.
Don't go running off without me. Huh? I've already inspected the rooms in the hallway, so you can just ignore them. When did you do that? when did you do that? Right?
You see?
While you were sleeping. How long was he asleep? She probably already looked in the vent too. She probably somehow got, on top of the generator and somehow looked into the vent. You weren't waking up despite my best efforts, so I decided to investigate on my own. Hang on, your best efforts?
So...
Poking you in the face? Dragging you by the feet? I even vital carried you at one point. Yeah, Eva's a badass. She's a baddie. She's a baddie. Not sure I can believe that. Anyway, I haven't checked what's upstairs. I didn't walk too far from where you were lying. Okay.
Come again?
You didn't think to get help?
No.
You are obviously breathing.
Really?
It doesn't answer the question. You only started to wake up after I returned from my search. How does that get in the way of finding help? Unless she didn't want to leave me alone. I can't figure her out at all.
Moving on.
This floor didn't turn up anything useful, by the way. The rooms were just a bunch of storage closets, completely dilapidated. Dilapidated. Yes, filled with random stuff. That was the case for everyone?
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, you can check for yourself. As my great-grandmother's brother's friend's motivational calendar once said, you can't progress if you don't have the will to move. Please use the WASD keys to walk. Since you're in a hurry, hold down shift to sprint. Last but not least, proceed with caution. You never know what could be hiding around the corner. Do I want to run if there's things around the corner? Wouldn't I want to walk slowly? Ooh! Hi. Hi. My mouse sensitivity is a bit. Hi. Ooh. Hi. This is where we came from. Going back there. Stay close. Stay close, okay? Shasper. Ooh. Can actually check. Ooh. Hello? Hello? Ooh. Hello? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's actually gonna let me check. Okay. I thought Eva was gonna be like, so you're actually gonna check? You don't trust me? But no, I guess we can actually check. The room was almost identical to what Eva had described earlier. There was no real organization or meaning to anything. It was just filled with completely random crap. What did I tell you?
I see.
It's definitely a messy place. Yes, that's right. Let's move on. I should probably listen to her. There was no reason for me to look inside this room, especially when we might have found help. Well, help's not going anywhere. We're all trapped here. Yeah. I would like to still look around. I want to look at the random crap. Maybe it can come in handy later. Hmm. I
How humiliating.
told you so. Yes, you did. Yeah. Okay, so basically I shouldn't check these rooms? I don't know. I kinda still want to. Oh, don't scare me like that. Weren't you behind me? Wait. Oh no, that's where we came from. It's got me all which way. I kinda still wanna check. I, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check just in case. I feel like they're trying to trick me, you know? Like, what? Ooh, can I? I feel like they're trying to trick me. Like, there's like a secret in there that I could miss. I'm gonna check. What if I peek in and there's like a body that wasn't there before?
Damn.
This room looks just like the last one. I told you so. Yes, you did. Okay, okay. Nothing in here. Fine, fine. I'm going to check all of them though. It's nothing on you, Eva. It's just... Yeah. Ooh, turn me every which way. Let me in. Let me in. Hello?
Damn.
Yes. It doesn't look exactly the same. Not exactly. Okay, okay, fine, 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 fine. Mm. Mm. Okay, last one, last one. Last one, I know. It may be a waste of time, but I want to do it anyway. Look, look, what if there's a fire?
Damn.
There's a fire, look at all these fire hydrants. Seems pretty important. Pretty, maybe not relevant currently, but maybe relevant in the future. What if we run out of toilet paper? It seems pretty important to know where the toilet paper is located. And this seems like a safety hazard. What if we want to put down a new rug? We have so many of the same option. Camera. I feel like since there's cameras in these rooms, that someone's gonna end up getting got in one of these rooms. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Avoid these rooms. I say as I go into every one. Okay, so. Ooh, I ran to that corner too fast. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be a jump scare, isn't there? There's gonna be a jump scare. Look, this isn't supposed to be horror, or like kinda, but like not that kind, right? Right? The upper floor was in a lot better condition than the one below, but that wasn't saying much. Water stains covered some part of the walls and ceiling. I could only guess a pipe had broken and started leaking. There didn't seem to be any mold, at the very least. So does that mean it was a recent leak? If there isn't any mold?
So,
The room with the unconscious man should be above and adjacent to the boiler room. That means it must be on the other side of this hallway, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, given we walked away from the boiler room to get here. Alright, let's investigate. You gonna lead the way? Cause I'm kind of a dumbass. Kind of a dumbass. Just checking OBS again real quick. Looks okay. Looks okay. Okay. Nearly an hour into streaming. Ooh. That's a look. Okay, that's where we came from. Right or left? It said adjacent, so like probably this way, huh? Right? There's so many doors. It's locked. Let's worry about that later. We need to find the room that man is in. What if this is it? You think we are above and adjacent to the boiler room? No, I don't. Let's move on. I was just exploring, sorry. Okay. It's this way, right? This way? Put it? What's over here? Why is it so big? What's in here? I don't think this is far enough.
There must be some.
no.
This is definitely not the room with the man. It's too close to the stairs. Yeah, I said that. I just wanted to double check. There's no harm in double checking. Damien may claim to be a smarty pants, but I know I'm a dumbass, so. There's so many. Ooh. That's a look. I don't know, this one? Maybe? It's locked. Okay, maybe this one? Maybe? What is this rectangular panel? This is definitely not the right way. Okay. That's art right there. That's art. Checking my corners. I know I'm supposed to be like running or whatever, but no. Ooh, it's fancy. Oh, this is the end of the hall, right? Yeah, we were down there. That's where the stairs are. What animal is that? Kinda looks like a bird, but not any bird I've seen before. Ooh, I can click on these? A fancy looking woman wearing a chromax. Not something you see every day. Wait, can I look at the one with the mystery bird? Can it tell me what kind of bird it? Ooh, that's an angle. Whatever bird this mask is supposed to resemble, it's a freaky looking one. See, I'm not okay. I thought maybe I just didn't know my birds, but If Damon, the smartest man alive, doesn't recognize the bird, then surely. This must be edgy modern art or something. Yeah. Okay, okay. Surely it has to be this door. So fancy. This must be the room. Taking a deep breath, I pushed open the large doors. I went the long way around. Of course I did. Oh, the body's missing? And there's more art? What is the one on the right? Oh my gosh. Wow, this is a pretty stylish looking place. Oh, there's a menu. What are we eating? It's a lot better maintained than the rest of the building. Okay, the vent should probably be... Oh! Hey! Hey, I want that visor. It's cute.
Huh?
Before I had a chance to react, the woman drove her fist directly into the side of my head. Okay. Okay, listen. You're gonna punch somebody. Why would you punch them in their skull? It's not very effective. Go for the throat or the eyes or even the gut. Listen, the balls. I'm just saying. I'm just saying if you want it to be effective. He's screaming. Who the hell are you? What the? Who the hell are you?
Damn it.
Shit! Why did you just hit me? I'm not gonna embrace a stranger with open fucking arms. You could have been a murderer. Nobody told you to embrace him. You just walked into the room. So your instinct is to attack everything you see? Hey, I've already spared one guy in a suit. I'm not letting my guard down a second time. Who's the other guy?
Huh?
A guy in a suit. Oh. He's the ultimate lawyer, right? A true asset, unlike Damien. Eh?
Hello.
Hello. I like his voice. I like the lawyer guy's voice. We'll call him Saul for now. Saul Goodman. It's Saul Goodman. This guy, the outfit he's wearing. We've met before, haven't we?
Curious.
I was about to say, I recall seeing your face on the train. Let me take a drink of water. The bunny visor girl, was she the ultimate golfer? I feel like that's wrong, but I feel like that could be right too. I don't remember. We'll see. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the two of you were standing next to each other. You guys know each other? Not at all. We only formally met a few minutes ago. Oh.
Anyways.
Well, you were still knocked out by the sleeping gas stuff, right?
Soybean.
What? Soybean? Don't remind me,
Come
soybean.
again.
What?
Ugh.
Yeah, that's right. I said it. You're a soybean, just like this loser next to me. I disagree, but we should focus on what happened on the train. I don't know what the fuck happened, but one second I was on the train, the next I was surrounded by total darkness. She's got a potty mouth on her. The place was like a solitary confinement chamber. I thought I was gonna suffocate in there. What are you talking about? See that pantry over there? Yeah. Turns out the door was unlocked.
Jeez.
You were inside that pantry? When she kicked open the door, I nearly jumped off my skin. What the hell were you doing while she was in there?
Aha.
Waking up. Huh?
Ugh.
Isn't it unfair? I got stuck in some teeny pantry while this guy had the entire floor to himself. Whoever's responsible for this must have been jealous of my talents. You won't believe how many jealous bastards turn violent in this industry. Industry? What's with the dumb face? You know who I am, right? I know she has an accent, but I can't do it and I'm not going to attempt it. Unless I get like a clear line and then I try to imitate it, but shit, my AirPods are dying. My AirPods are dying. I have one working, I guess I'll alternate. I guess. Was I supposed to? Uncultured swine.
My name's Grace Madison, ultimate golfer. Don't forget it, soybean.
Don't forget it, soybean. Oh, ultimate golfer, I was right. Grace Madison.
I see.
The ultimate golfer. Golfer. The ultimate golfer, of course. Since the two of you were on the train, that means you're ultimates as well. What about you? Can you tell me your ultimate talent?
I'm Wolfgang Akade, the ultimate lawyer. Here's my
I'm Saul Goodman, the ultimate lawyer. Here's my card. Saul Goodman, ultimate lawyer. A lawyer? It's better than being a golfer, but for such a young-looking guy, I didn't expect him to have a talent like that. His age must be part of what makes him an ultimate.
Pardon me.
You look confused. I'm not confused, I look too young, is that what you think?
I understand.
I get it a lot. Even Miss Madison said it.
Whatever you say.
'Cause it's true.
Hold on.
Well, don't you think the same can be said for yourself? I'm not wise in the way of sports, but I've always had the impression golf was an old man's business. Not that young women shouldn't take the reins. The sport's probably in need of a revival. It's a tough industry. That's 'cause we gotta fight for recognition, not sit around for 7 years and do F all. Sounds like the average high schooler now that I think about it. Hey, how old were you when you started college?
Thank you.
That's personal information, and I don't intend to disclose. I can speak the English language. You're a piece of work, aren't you? What happened to talking about the train? These guys seriously have their priorities skewed. So, you have them too.
Look,
We're all wearing the same wrist straps. Really? You were busy talking, so I figured you wouldn't notice unless I pointed it out. Yeah, Damon.
eh?
Wrist straps, you say? These fuckers are more like mini shock collars.
By the way,
Those aren't mutually exclusive. I heard you the first time. So you tried taking it off, did you?
Yes.
Yep, same with you. Actually, it was me who tried taking it off. The stupid thing zapped me when I did.
let's see.
I suspected it wasn't unique to Miss Madison, though I hadn't tried removing the strap myself.
Strange.
Equipping everyone with a strap that shocks them. What could justify doing something like this? Well, what's the purpose behind these straps?
Soybean.
Soybean! Are you daft? It's to shock us. The thing is, we seem to receive a shock if we try to remove
How
it.
can this be?
So why aren't we allowed to remove these wrist straps? What I want to know is, who even put these things on us? The answers to these questions might be something we have to figure out ourselves. It doesn't make sense for me to be abducted and taken somewhere I don't know, surrounded by a bunch of strangers and forced to figure out why. Doesn't make any sense. Why is it happening? Well, Damon, you're apparently the smartest man alive, so figure it out.
Hello.
Hello there. Oh, did someone new come?
Hello?
Are you talking to me?
No.
No, look behind you. Huh? Confused, I turned to see what had captured everyone's attention. Hello? Did we see her on the train? I wasn't paying attention much to the people who weren't talking. I don't know if I remember seeing her on the train. For a second, I thought I was seeing things. Peeking at us from the corridor was a small girl. She's the ultimate, matchmaker, right? Ultimate matchmaker? Official? Who are you? Wait a minute. Who are you? What the? Is that a fucking gremlin?
Miss Madison!
Miss Madison? You'll scare her if you shout like that. not calling her a gremlin. She's cute. She's a cute gremlin. We'll still call her a gremlin, but she's a cute gremlin. Hmm? The girl had left her position by the corridor and slid into the room. Now I could see for certain that she was a kid. And she was about to attend a college? What the hell? Why is there a kid here? For your information, I am not a gremlin. Did your mother never teach you manners? It's rude to backtalk strangers you haven't met. No way! The gremlin can talk! Oh my gosh. I just told you I'm not a gremlin. If we must make comparisons, I'd rather you liken me to something more elegant. For example, a kappa? A kappa? You got a bald? You got a bald spot that you hold water in?
Really?
That's not much better.
Be careful.
Please be careful what you say to her. This girl seems awfully young.
Can't you see?
She doesn't seem young. She is young. What's going on here? Why is there a child wandering around? You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I also saw you on the train. Oh, really? Oh. You were hidden behind some other people, so you were pretty hard to see. I assumed you were sitting down or something. It didn't even cross my mind that you might have been an actual kid. So she wasn't sitting down, she's just that short. Cowering behind a bunch of strangers, huh? Figures I didn't see it. Still, what the hell was it even doing? It? Why is she being so mean? That's what I'm wondering. A kid's got no business with people like us. I do not appreciate your misguided comments about my age. I'm a professional, just like the rest of you.
No.
You mean you're an ultimate?
Is that really true?
I didn't think children could qualify as ultimates. Well, I know it's not based off, or it's inspired by Danganronpa, but I know it's not canon. But there is the like elementary school ultimates, right? That were like present in like the 1.5, the ultimate Despair Girls. So technically, there could be, but she seems to be the same level as these college age ultimates. So
I am an ultimate!
must I keep repeating myself? I'm not a child. I'm a professional. I don't think those two things are comparable. But
Jeez.
maybe she's just small. Well, what is it that you're so good at? So you desire to know my talent, do you? Normally, I'd decline further conversation with rude people like you. He is pretty rude. Grace Madison, the most of all. Not me using her full name, Grace. But given our circumstances, I shall be sanguine on the matter.
I am Toshiko Kaira, the ultimate matchmaker.
Got it.
Nice to meet you, I suppose.
I suppose. Yes, sir. Toshiko.
That's...
A matchmaker. Aren't you a bit young for something like that?
Get a grip.
The gremlin's obviously lying about having a talent. I bet it snuck its way onto the train because it saw all the commotion. Now the little bastard is stuck with us.
Look at what you've done.
Now look at what you've done. You've made her upset. Upset?
Of course not.
I know better than to take a gremlin seriously.
Oi!
Oi! Don't think you can just use my own insult against me.
Madison.
Grace. Oh, you used her full name too. Grace Madison. What?
Moving on.
So if I have things right, all 5 of us were on the train. What about the other people who boarded it? Do you think they've been kidnapped as well?
Indeed.
That is correct. Apart from us, there are 11 other people. 11. Counting us, that makes 16.
Correct.
That's the same number of people who were on the train.
Right?
I've become well acquainted with them.
Filthy.
The only person I've been avoiding is the frustrating boy I woke up with. You wouldn't believe his manners. Where is he? And she also woke up with another person. I'm starting to see a pattern here. As does everyone else.
I suppose.
Speaking of, would you like to meet the others? I think they should know about you for.
Very well.
Oh, so you've already met the others. That would be helpful, yes.
Wonderful.
Very well. I shall serve as your guide as we embark on this new journey.
Take this seriously.
Don't sound so happy about this. This is a kidnapping, not a college orientation. And then again, it's not like I would go to most orientations willingly. Maybe those two events aren't that different after all.
Well,
Where are the others right now? Obviously, they're outside the building. Outside this building. Oh, you're outside. There's an exit not too far from here. Follow me.
It's for the best.
She seems to know more than us. It wouldn't hurt to entertain her. Let's see what the thing has up its sleeve. Grace is so rude. I like her. Outside this building, so there's even more to this place than we've already seen. Are there other buildings just like this one? Exactly how big of an area are we exploring, right? There's already so many doors that we could open. Standing here won't give me an answer. I should find the exit already. Can I explore? Can I look in that back kitchen area? Can I look at the menu? Can I look at the menu? Can I zoom in? What's for dinner? Kitchen. Like the rest of the room, the kitchen looks really nice. Oops. It was clean and fully equipped with the utensils, and the cupboards were stocked with all kinds of food. At least they don't have to worry about starving. The question is, who is this kitchen even for? It's for you guys. You're gonna be here a while, so it can't be for us, can it? Maybe you are smart, Damon. Look at you go. Fireplace. Should I look at all these paintings? Sofa. It's a comfy looking sofa. If I sit down, I might not be able to get back up. Better refrain for now. Yes. Sofa, kitchen, painting. Did I get a zoom in? What is that? Is that a goat? No, that's a skull. Not a goat. A giraffe. The woman's mask bore the unmistakable nose and horns of a giraffe. Unconventional, okay. Definitely not a live one, though. What's this? Okay, this painting was one I recognized. I'm pretty sure my high school team had to research it for a debate. With the animal head? Whatever we were trying to argue, I scrubbed it from my memory. Needed to make room for the next debate somehow. I wonder if the meaning or background of these paintings are relevant. One thing for sure, the woman in the painting didn't wear a mask. And the liquid she's pouring is it definitely wasn't blood. Notice how it's pink. The blood is pink. Okay, let's look at this box. Forget about the mask. What's that weasel looking thing? Last one? Talk about stuff of nightmares. Is she supposed to be a hyena? The ears were really big though. Maybe it's a wild dog? Whatever. I'm wasting my time here. And what if it's relevant? What if it's relevant? You don't know. My AirPods are dying. Let Let me see. ちょっと待って。Disconnect. ちょっと。I don't know if please don't hear me. Mm, ね It should be okay, maybe? Maybe? Just for a little bit, just for a couple minutes, and then hopefully my AirPods would have charged back up enough so I can continue. Oh my gosh. It's almost 2 a.m. I gotta wake up in like 7 hours. Oh well. Continuing. Let's leave the room. Yes, let's go meet the others. How long is the prologue? No. Ugh. I mean, oh my gosh, look at this art. Looks like the others are gone. Whatever. I work better alone. You're gonna have a tough time working alone here. Check my corners. Which way's outside? Oh, we'll go this way. Oh, these rooms. Oh, I guess. Ooh. I guess. Wait, these are probably our personal rooms where we're gonna sleep. Do I go downstairs? Oh, okay. I guess not. Is it this door? Didn't seem like a door that would lead outside. I went the long way again, didn't I? Oh. Was this unlocked before? Laundromat? What's a laundromat doing here? Apart from how weathered it was, it didn't match the hallway at all. Could we be inside some kind of hotel? Maybe it fell to ruin because it didn't know how to spend its budget. Laundry machine? Oh, is that a door back there? Why do I feel like that door's gonna have something to do with someone getting got? Though the room itself looked shabby and old, these machines were quite modern. It's like the room I woke up in, having the generator. Why are bits of modern technology scattered throughout an otherwise abandoned building? Can we talk about this door? Great. Okay. Okay, we don't need to talk about it. Or this TV, you know. I'm not seeing a camera either. Oh, unless that red light is, I mean, the TV has the camera attached to it, but like this door. Not gonna talk about the door. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I guess it's not relevant until someone's dead. That's a wall. Okay, it's not this way. I guess I'm going the long way around again. Checking my corners. Oh, hey guys. Can I go in here? Sorry, that's okay. Nope, okay. Okie dokie. Hello, squad. I like you. In a pat mirror? That was right here? Damon? Work on yourself. Let's go, squad. Can I talk to them? Hi.
Hello.
Toshiko isn't happy you fell behind. I thought you guys would leave without me.
Get to the point.
We can save the excuses for Toshiko. I don't really care. Okay. Sure you don't. You care. Hello, Toshiko. You are quite small. You're late. You're waiting?
Boy!
Only because the gremlin insisted. I didn't even realize you fell behind until she said something.
Unfortunately.
I'm ashamed to say the same.
Well,
By the way, what are the others doing right now? Exploring something else, probably. You don't sound very sure of yourself.
healthy.
They had the nerve to tell me to stay put while they inspected the area. If they don't want me exploring, then I suppose I'll explore by myself. Alright, sounds like she just wanted to show
Are
off.
you done yet?
Who cares about that? That guy's here now, let's go already. Yes, and then the others will realize their foolishness.
Wonderful.
Onwards, to the great outdoors. The little girl turned to face the door, but instead of pushing it open, she reached for the lock. I hadn't even noticed before. Click. The door opened with a long, shrill creak, and we finally saw what was waiting outside. I didn't get to talk to the other two. Ooh, oh. Okay. I see sky. Clouds. Fresh air. Standing before us, bathed in sunlight, was a massive Romanesque courtyard. Finally, some sunlight. This courtyard, I wonder if we can escape by climbing over the hedges. The hedges are tall, but if we try looking for a rope, I doubt it's that easy. The devices we're wearing will probably shock us. Like those dog shock collars, where if they get past the border, they get shocked. A bit cruel. Kind of really cruel when you think about it. But I don't think it's enough to hurt them, but it's enough to make them not want to pass the border. But I feel like for them, it's probably gonna be more than discomfort. Let's see if you're right.
Soybean.
Go on, soybean. Climb the hedge.
Stop.
What the?
No.
Unfortunately, it's pointless to climb the hedges. How do you know? If you take a closer look at the sky, you should understand. The sky, it's not a real sky? It's a dome? Yes. Do you see anything strange? Anything strange? No, there's nothing standing out to... Wait, huh? As my eyes tried to adjust to the glare of the sun, I noticed it. The shape of the clouds weren't normal at all. No, it's almost as if they were concave. The sky is curving
How
inwards?
can this be?
Could it be... Are we looking at a hologram?
Come on.
Of this size? No way. There's gotta be a 360 projection or something.
That's...
You mean the sky we're looking at is actually a video panorama? It sounded completely ridiculous when said out loud, but at the same time, it made too much sense. If this is a 360 projection, wouldn't that mean we're inside some sort of dome? It's like Danganronpa V3, right? If I'm remembering correctly. They're like in a dome. Such is the truth I have long recognized. That's...
Come off the grass.
Wait, you knew the sky was fake. Why do you call this dump yard the great outdoors? It's for the dramatic effect. In truth, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here.
a cause for concern.
No sunlight. Really didn't see any windows in this building.
No.
No, none at all. No windows means no oxygen. We might be suffocating as we speak. We've survived this long. I think we'll be okay.
Hey,
You're acting way too nonchalant. Does this place bother you at all? It's a dome with a fake sky. It's like something out of a movie.
So,
Maybe whoever brought... Or maybe a game. Something out of a movie? Or maybe something out of a game? Maybe whoever brought us here wanted to recreate the feeling of being outside in lieu of actually letting us outside. Sure, if you want to make broad
you
assumptions.
see,
In a situation like this, making assumptions is all you can really do.
fair.
Fair. Are you letting Eva beat you in debate? Ultimate debater? Is Eva like the ultimate debater? Because she's whooping your ass. Whether or not the sky really is a projection, it's not something we can do much about. For now, we should remain focused on meeting the other students. Oh, it's the girl that was sniffing before, right? Huh? Above the inane chatter, I heard a quite high-pitched noise, sort of like a mouse squeak. It was so unlike the current conversation it automatically stood out. Hey, can you guys stop talking for a second? Is there a problem?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
I
Hear what? It almost sounds like whimpering. Oh, it's fine.
struck me pink.
Wait, I just heard it.
Oi, you.
Oi, who the hell is crying? Quit hiding and come talk to us. Do ignore the shrew. Her bark is worse than her bite. Who are you calling a shrew? The crying seemed to have stopped, but whoever it was refused to come out. Can we just leave them be? If they don't want help, it's not our issue.
Goodness.
Don't be so heartless. This could be someone in need. Saul Goodman seems like a really nice guy. Maybe too nice. Too nice. I feel like he's probably a bit two-faced. He's a lawyer who are stereotyped as being snakes. I don't know, Saul. I mean, Wolfgang.
Be careful.
To the girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here. None of us are here to hurt you, so I think you should come out. Hiding will only make you more scared.
You think?
Do you really think that's going to convince them? Oh, so cute! I like her hairpin. It's a swan.
Eh?
She's the ultimate fencer, right? Hello, I wasn't,
Hello.
how about you tell us your name first?
Eloise Toner. I'm the ultimate fencer. It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like it.
I called it. Or rather, I didn't call it, I just remembered. I remembered she was the ultimate fencer. Eloise Tallner, ultimate fencer. Ultimate fencer, was it?
Strange.
That's strange. Someone who's prolific at fighting shouldn't have reason to hide from people.
That's not...
Actually, it doesn't focus as words. Actually, it doesn't focus as much on courage as people think. The key to fencing is the ability to predict your opponent's moves, along with having the agility to avoid them. Alright, Eloise, avoid getting got, please. Acting brash may get you the first move, but it's a steady, analytical mind that secures the win. He's a smarty. That's kind of impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I get really excited when it comes to the subject, so I can't help but gush.
Listen to me.
But I have to ask, why were you hiding from us? She stood there quietly, deep in thought.
Okay.
When I woke up, I had no idea where I was or why I was here.
Kind of like...
There were several strangers around me, and they were also panicked as well. I felt like a mouse caught in a trap. Everything around me was so suffocating.
Oh.
That's why I ran away immediately. I really don't like it when people can see me like that. I can't even call my mom. My phone wasn't on me when I came to.
I understand.
If it's any reassurance, it seems my friends and I are in the same situation.
Seriously?
That's probably the last thing she wants to hear. And since when were we friends?
Well...
Was there anyone else with you when you woke up? Yes, but I didn't talk to them before I went into flight mode. Sorry. This girl's just as clueless as us, and it seems she also passed out on that train. Damn it. What the hell is going on here? Were you the only people in that building, by the way? Miss Kayura is currently introducing us to everyone else. Would you like to join?
Maybe...
I think I want to stay where I am. Very well. When I meet the others, I'll tell them to gather here. That way you won't be alone. Also, if everyone's together, we can discuss our next course of action. Yeah, I'll wait here if it makes things easier for everyone.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, Miss Tallner. It really would make things easier on everyone if you just came with us. Less moving, but okay. Compared to before, she looked a lot calmer. Wolfgang knew how to handle the situation pretty well. Or maybe he just knows how to handle people in general. Or maybe he's a manipulator. Yeah, think about that? Think about that? Manipulation? The ultimate manipulator. I guess it's admirable. Look at you complimenting people only in your head. Do-do-do. I've been streaming for an hour in a hour in a butterfly. Oh, Jesus. Sis, I can do more than just look. I can do more than just this. Oh, yes, it's a person. Hold on. I want to talk to people first. Hello. Hello.
Strange.
Well, I agree the sky is most likely a video projection. Why would someone want to create a fake sky in the first place? To simulate outside. Official? Is there more to it? Saul? What's all good? What's all good, man? Such a strange place, this courtyard. Very, very, very what's she called? Gremlin?
See?
Of the 11 students I mentioned before, 5 of them awoke in this courtyard. I also woke up here. That makes a group of 6. If everyone was split into pairs, it would check out.
Aw.
Similar to you, the surrounding sky gave us hope we were beyond the courtyard walls. But no sooner after we fell for the dome's illusion did the cracks begin to show. I've no doubt that was the intention of this place, inspiring hope in order to crush. Ah, right. There you go. There's your answer, Ava. There's your answer. That's why they went through all this trouble to create this outside, or create this simulation of outside, inspiring hope in order to crush it. It's deliciously vindictive. Clearly, we are witnessing the machination of a dastardly villain. Her point could have been made in a lot fewer words. I like her words. No need to hate. Watch me run into someone. Ooh, we can go in here? Watch me find a body in here one day. Let me find a body in these bushes. Or like a clue. Why am I fucking say people in bushes? I'm guessing everyone else is in there probably. Hold on, one second. I'm gonna talk to you in a second. I like your drip. Eloise, hey, how's it going? How's the bush? Comfy? I'll stand guard while you find the others. Thank you. Stand guard. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, I talked to everyone. What's good? What's your name? Is that arrows on your back? The guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets.
Nice.
Was he just watching us from afar this whole time? Looks like he found some friends. Indeed. Why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave back.
Pay attention!
Have you no manners? Talk to them.
Good.
Alright, my bad. Clearly amused, he stood straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to act like a dick. You weren't. I didn't get that impression. Today's just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know. I suppose we can forgive you if you give us your name. Easy enough. I'm Desmond Hall.
They call me the
ultimate
ultimate marksman.
Sorry, Desmond. I was speaking over you. Ultimate marksman. Desmond Hall. Well, I like your jacket. It looks
Hear me
comfy.
out.
A marksman, eh? That must mean you're really good at shooting stuff, huh?
Right.
That's right. I have a really good eye for my targets. Guns, bows, slingshots, you name it. I've hit bullseyes with it.
Hold on.
With all those weapons, I must ask, you haven't killed anyone, have you? What do you mean by that? Why would you say that? Why would you come to that, you know, that question? Because if you know there's about to be some killing going on.
Whoa!
Whoa, never. I realize my talent may leave some people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. Moving targets are really outside of my comfort zone.
Believe me.
Believe me, I've never taken a human
I
life.
see.
You've taken non-human life? I see. Good to know. For such a serious question, he composed himself pretty quickly. Guess the guy knows how to keep his cool. I mean, he probably gets those questions a lot, those suspicions a lot. So, where's your partner? We all had one to my knowledge. Oh, you mean the pirate guy? There's a pirate guy? He's the ultimate pirate? He was, well... he was fine. Harmless for the most part. Just a little too extreme for me to be around. In situations like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know that sounds less cooperative, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oi!
Wait just a second.
All right.
Huh?
You...
Did you just say a pirate?
Hmm.
It sounds dumb, I know. I wouldn't buy it either if I hadn't spoken to the guy myself. It's gotta be that one freaky dude on the train, right? The buff one with the dragon tattoo?
Yep.
Yep. That's your man. We went through the door over there, so... he went through the door over there, so... I gotta see him.
Totally.
You have fun with that. Just saying, the guy's a little out there.
By the way,
Desmond, you see that girl in the gray uniform over there? I told her I'm going to bring everyone here. I think it's important we discuss the current situation as a group. You give her company while I'm gone.
easy enough.
Oh, sure thing. The others are an odd bunch, so good luck convincing them. Convincing them to talk outside? The mad casual, being the ultimate marksman, must take a lot of diligence. Always keeping a steady hand, always thinking on your feet. There's probably a lot to learn from someone like that. Everyone else must be in the building up ahead. Perhaps they are discussing something.
My.
Let's head over there and find out, shall we? Okie dokie. I'm going to drink lots of coffee tomorrow to make it through the day. See you, Toshiko. And Eloise. And Saul. Okay. And here we go. Alright, okay. Oop. Oop. Beautiful. Come in this side. Okay. All good. Okay, in we go. Ooh. This. Oh. There. A tree. Holy hell, is that a tree? Have you never seen a tree before, Damon? It's like, I've only ever seen it before in books. Oh boy, a tree. That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. It's sight to behold, isn't it?
That's not it.
Let's not get too excited. It's only a weren't you just getting excited? Talk to yourself, David. Talk to yourself.
No.
I'm not even sure we can say
Could
that.
you explain?
Care to elaborate? I don't quite get what you mean. Even bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her... Oh. I misread the whole sentence. Ava bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her hands. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing.
Interesting.
This is a faux tree.
Impossible!
Everything else. outside is fake, this tree is fake. Impossible. How could someone possibly manufacture a tree of this size?
Look at this.
If it's real, explain why these leaves don't make any noise when I break them. That expression said it all.
With it.
What the hell is there? Why the hell is there a huge fake tree?
Interesting indeed.
I'd be hard-pressed to find a school with an installation like this. You'd be hard-pressed to find it anywhere. But like, you'd only see this in a museum or
In
something.
any case,
This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. Or maybe this will be a museum. Is that foreshadowing? Is this going to be a museum of like all 16 of them and how they get got? Oh my gosh. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. If it happens, just how I call it. This place is going to become a museum of all of their deaths, all of them getting caught for display to whom? I couldn't really say. But a museum. I feel like it's going to be a museum of death. And this building certainly has a strange aesthetic. That's one way to put it. The tree was in the center of a large circular room. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized from the train. These must be the others Toshiko was talking about. Counting the two we just met. This is everyone.
Indeed.
Correct.
What's wrong?
Is there something
You
wrong?
see?
If everyone from our train car is here, where are the other people who were on the train? That's a good point. There were other people, right? Did you see other people? You make an assumption they're naming.
I'm sure.
Of course, the academy said they reserved that train for its students. Yeah, and I guess you guys were the only students. Yeah, but did you actually see anyone?
Let's see.
I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did. Huh?
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember? Hey. Huh. But I left to take a piss like an hour ago.
I see.
Alright. I passed a bunch of students on my way to the bathroom. I didn't talk to them though.
Strange.
Oh, so where are they? They had to have heard the commotion in our car. Why didn't they help us? Maybe they weren't real people. Maybe they were like gimmicks. Maybe they were also knocked out.
Anywho,
Or maybe they were knocked out. They're like in a different building, somewhere else. Maybe somewhere adjacent here. Maybe there's domes all next to each other, and they're all conducting their own killing game with their own group of 16 ultimates. Yeah? I doubt it's something we can answer right now. Can I just introduce you to the others already? So what are the others doing? They're just all standing here, looking at them, waiting for them to introduce themselves? Yes, we should familiarize ourselves with the people who are currently here. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing we can do right now. Regardless, the whole thing is pretty baffling. If the other students on the train passed out, where are they now? And if they didn't pass out, why did they not help us escape our car? They were busy getting thrown into their own killing game. What is you? Is that a goat? A ram? It's a ram? Ram noises, prefer. It's like symbols up here. I'm sure they mean something. Ooh, a leaf. Can I? Ooh, it's gone. What's interesting though is that the leaves are falling off the trees. Do they regenerate? Who knows? Okay. What's good, Toshiko?
greetings.
Of course, the 11 students I mentioned before. Oh, sorry. Of the 11 students I mentioned before, 6 awoke in this room.
Aw.
They were quick to discover us courtyard folk, thanks in no small part to the eager explorers amongst them. So, if I've got this right, 6 people were dumped here, another 6 were dumped in the courtyard, and Ava, Grace, Wolfgang, and I were taken to the remaining building. Wouldn't it have been easier to just leave everyone in the same place? It would have, right? Was there a point to it? I guess we'll find out. Ava. First, there was the area with the boiler room, then the courtyard with the big sky, and now this room.
Interesting.
Put them together, and we looked at some sort of large building complex. It would stand to reason, yeah. However, we still haven't found a single exit. Whoever brought us here clearly doesn't want us to leave, but why? With how ominous this place is, it can't be for anything good. You look cool. You don't have to stare at me like that. Hey, the statue is missing a horn. And one eye is white, while the other is black. At the base of the tree was a marble bust depicting a figure in a mask. There were cracks all over the mask, and one of the eyes was even missing. How old must this thing be? Saul, it's all good. It's all good, man. While the circumstances may be less than stellar, it is nice to be around fellow ultimates. Optimistic in more ways than one, it seems. Okay. Grace Madison.
I see.
So these were the people that Grimland woke up with. No wonder she ran away. Oh, should I talk to Pirate? Should I talk to Pirate Guy first? I'm gonna talk to him last. Oh, okay, I'll talk to him first. What's good? Glad to see you're alright, kid. Of course I'm alright. You gave everyone a scare running away like that. I really thought we'd catch you, but how fortunate that the door came equipped with a lock.
See?
However, it was all worth it. Look at these people I befriended during my exploration.
I hear you.
I'll give you credit where credit's due. You came back with plenty of spoils.
Oi, you.
Oi, I want to talk for a sec. Huh? You're a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers. Ahoy, matey. That kind of pirate, right?
Pirate?
Hey?
Huh? I'm not a pirate. I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. Huh? A ship
I'm
captain?
talking.
You don't need to be so loud. She was just asking a question. Just a question? For guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tired stereotype.
Watch it.
Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like those lowlives.
Jeez.
If you're not a pirate, then explain the clothes. Do these look like the clothes of a pirate to you? Maybe. Maybe not a real one, but an exaggerated stereotype, sure.
Please don't.
It's probably best you leave this man alone. I take it he's dealt with our kind before.
My mistake.
I never like to soil the mood, but a man can only stand so much.
I'm real sorry.
Oh, it's deep. You got a deep voice. Sorry for losing my cool.
Anyway.
Okay, whatever. You said you were a ship captain, right? This guy was acting weird, but I wanted to get more out of him. I never pictured a ship captain receiving an invitation from Eden's Garden Academy, especially not someone like this.
That's right.
That's right. I know the seas like the back of my hand. Every river and waterway within the north and southern waters. I'm the king of the sea.
King of the
Nope.
seas, hero of the storms. I am Jean de la Mer.
Jean de la Mer. Ultimate ship captain, Jean de la Mer. Oui, oui, mon ami. Je m'appelle Jean Lame, Le of the sea, hero of the storms. Do people actually call him that? Or did he come up with those names himself?
Is that really true?
You know every river and waterway. Is that really true?
Hi.
Yep. I've studied every map I possibly can. Of course, I haven't actually been everywhere. According to a stingy little thing called Border Patrol, that's known in some parts as trespassing. Oh, right. I may be the king of the sea, but I'm not above the law. I suppose that's good enough.
I see.
Either way, it's not like it matters much here, from the looks of it. We're nowhere near the
Leave it to
ocean.
me.
Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You lads can trust in me. I will protect you if you were in
What now?
if you were my own crew. Protect us from what?
Hi.
I suppose from whoever put these wristwatches on us. Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in this place apart from
How's
us.
that sound?
Guess that means our only obstacle is finding an escape. Not too big of an ask, eh? All we need to do is find where we entered. Then, voila! Or as I like to say, viola. Sweet freedom. For such a simple conclusion, he sure was making a big deal out of it.
By the way,
It may interest you to know that people are gathering outside the buildings to hear explored. We want everyone together so we can discuss what to do next. Would you like to join?
Good to know.
Always good to keep people on the same wavelength. See you there, mate. That guy's a prick. Not at all what I expected. She was expecting a stereotypical pirate. Funny, he was every bit as dumb as his appearance. What was the Academy thinking inviting someone like him? Damon, I think Damon is an ass dude. Put him in his place. But like, not one that leads to death. Not that kind. Wrong game. Okay. Okay, come on. We did talk to her on the train, so we'll stick to over here. Hello. You look like your name would be Artemis Fowl. A boy was silently observing the space around him and was jotting things down into a notebook.
hello?
Hey, you. He's sleeping. What the hell? Sorry, I dozed off for a bit there.
Cause for concern.
You have terrible eye bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep? I mean, didn't we all sleep for quite a bit? We got knocked out? Getting knocked out on that train was the most sleep I've gotten in a week. Thankfully, the little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time. If I'd known better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already meager natural beauty. I think she just called you beautiful. The guy paused for a few seconds, then began furiously scribbling in his notebook. Interesting. A boy with a snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, a man with a dapper suit.
Oi, you.
Oi, what are you doing?
Excuse me.
A very loud woman with a visor. Are you writing about us? I make sure to record all of my daily happenings. There's no way I'd remember it all otherwise. Is he the ultimate historian? I don't quite remember his ultimate but based off of what we've heard from him so far, I would guess the ultimate historian. In some fashion, note-taking is just one of my many responsibilities. My name
My
is
name is Ulysses Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian. Please make note of that for future reference.
Ulysses Wilhelm. Ulysses Wilhelm. Is he German? Sleepy Ulysses. Interesting. A fellow scholar, much like myself. You're a lawyer.
Jeez.
Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff? Yes, I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information, stuff like shopping lists, classmates' birthdays, when to brush my teeth.
Filthy.
Such excellent memory wasted on a menial trivia. Menial trivia. You probably couldn't even remember this date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down.
Unfortunately.
I think that's the same for most men. So, what do you do as the ultimate historian? As of now, I work at the Patawomek River Museum in Tesnokomaka.
And so on and so on.
I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War era. When I'm not giving tours, I'm setting primary source documents in my office. No wonder you can't get any sleep. If you can stay awake while reading all those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone, I'm aware, but it's important knowledge nevertheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing on the internet. That's not how the saying goes. It isn't, but I updated it to coincide with more modern values. I thought it was funny.
Right.
Humor is subjective.
Anywho.
Anywho, people have begun gathering outside. The plan is to discuss our next course of action. Can you please join them?
Sleepy.
Yes, right. Thank you, miss. He hurriedly fumbled through the pages of his notebook. Toshiko Kayura. Did you seriously forget my name? This is a most egregious offense. Take solace in the fact that I am a mere matchmaker and not your romantic partner.
According to my notes.
In a large world run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. Fanning herself indignantly, Toshiko stormed off. Should we follow her?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy we just met probably won't. I guess someone can drag him outside. Ulysses Wilhelm. Okie dokie. Ooh. Ooh, they're both cute. What's that? Oh, she's the ultimate makeup artist, the shop? I'm gonna talk to the ultimate influencer. I'm doing pretty good remembering their oh, I didn't try to talk to you, but okay. Or is it you guys are a group? Oops, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'll give your content a try. Who knows, I might really like it. If you didn't like me from the start, you're never gonna like me. You're never gonna like me. Hey, you two. Huh?
Over here.
Oh, crap. New guy. Over there. Over here. What? You boarded the train before things went all crazy, right? Huh. Check it out. Me and the new guys together again. Stop acting like we're friends. I don't even know you.
You're just messing with me.
That's a joke, right? What is? You know, the thing you just said. Maybe you've heard my name before. This Kai Montiego? Montiego? Does Kai Montiego ring a bell?
Hey!
Come on, Kai Montiego. Something of an artist, something of an entrepreneur.
Very funny.
He's an influencer, a really big influencer. Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Ego.
Right in the ears. Right in the ego.
Thought I already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump. But
You could say you've been filled with despair. Hi, Montiego, ultimate influencer. You don't recognize the dumbass? Must be nice. You do?
Yes.
Guy's the cancer of the internet. You disagree with him on one thing, and he'll sick his army of underage followers on you. Oh. He's one of those. He's a dictator with a trendy fit.
another day.
Dictator?
Another drama.
Sheesh. You naysayer types are always so overdramatic.
Whatever.
Don't listen to her, new guy. This chick's just recycling other people's propaganda.
Done yet?
You're one to talk. Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda. Eh?
See that?
Yeah-huh. I see you're no stranger to photo editing. I'm kinda impressed. No one would ever guess you had the face of a horse. Reese is such an asshole. I love her. And the tears returned as quickly as they vanished. I'm not sure what I expected an influencer to be like in person, but this was definitely not it.
Don't be mean.
Hey, leave Kai alone. He may not be the nicest person in the room, but can't you see you're hurting his feelings?
Ugh.
He can get over it. Anyway, what about you? Can you give me your name and talents?
Oh,
Oh, sure.
I'm Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic. Just ask.
She sounds nice. She has a nice voice. Ultimate cosmetologist, which involves more than just makeup, right?
Come again.
Michelle? Is that it? You're a makeup
For
artist.
your information,
Not just a makeup artist, the makeup artist. What?
indeed.
Diana is the biggest beautician in Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media. Enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite. Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her.
What?
I see this is not your first time talking about her. I am simply quoting my friends. They are all on Diana's waiting list.
Sure.
I'm sure.
Anybody?
Why is it a shock that this guy doesn't recognize her? What about me?
How humiliating.
Why do you care about what he thinks? Isn't the demographic for people like you largely teenage girls?
Hell no!
My stuff is for everyone. I'm inclusive like that.
Hold on.
Okay, that's it. Let's break this up. Diana, could you and Kai go to the courtyard outside? We're trying to get everyone to gather there.
No worries.
Alright, see you later. But none of those guys like me either. A makeup artist and an influencer. Were this any other academy, I wouldn't bat an eye. The Ultimate Talent Program is a shell of itself. It'll hand out ultimate titles to anyone who asks. But Eden's Garden Academy said it was above that. It said it prioritized academic talent. And now, it thinks I'm on par with those two? Damon. You okay, sis? Oh, hello. Hi, Mia. What's good? Your hat. Your beanie looks like, your beanie looks like a gator. Oh, it said, come on, man. Come on, man, just say something. Come on, please, pretty please.
So harsh.
So harsh. All I wanted was your name. Hey.
It figures.
Oh, it's more people.
Slipping and sliding.
Hey there.
Oi!
What's the matter with him? Oh, I don't know. I spent ages trying to get this guy's name, but he won't say anything.
Simple.
If he's being a weirdo about it, just ignore him. Who are you anyway? Who am I? Hurry!
Jeff Dawson, Ultimate Drag Racer. Nice to meet you, shrimp.
Shrimp. Ultimate drag racer, Jet Dawson. A drag racer, given his outfit that comes as no surprise. No. The real question that's on everyone's mind is what does Damon look like under that helmet? I feel like he's not going to be taking it off anytime soon. You know, I'm kind of scared that we won't ever get to see his face until it's like too late to properly appreciate it. You know, if he ends up dying. Damon? Or not Damon, Jet? Survived. A drag racer, given his outfit that comes as no surprise. Aren't you warm in that suit? Are you confused? There's a fan inside the back of my helmet that emits cool air, kinda like the fans in car seats that cool your butt.
Let's rock and roll.
Isn't that super rad? Where did the bolts come from? With the way he yells every word, he could make anything sound like a big deal. Only issue is, they don't extend to the rest of my suit. Yeah, I was wondering on that. Probably only keeps the back of your head cool.
Get a grip.
Then stop wearing the suit. And walk around naked?
Dumbass.
I meant wear different clothes.
So,
You should also have an ultimate talent for
well,
it. Would you mind sharing it?
My name's Mark Bursky. I produce music.
Why did he decide to speak now and not yet? So, a music producer. Yeah.
It's nothing.
But, it's mostly bad remixes and stuff. You're an ultimate, I doubt it's bad.
My man.
And I doubt it's just remixes. No, man, your music is wicked good. You know my
Not
songs?
a chance.
Nope. Do I even have to? You're the ultimate music producer. It just about says it all.
moving on.
I assume you two also woke up in this place, right? Do you have any idea what might be going on? Yeah. This whole shebang did come out of the blue, but
Let me think.
to be honest, it feels a lot like an extreme haunt. Do you know what that is? No, I don't.
It figures.
Figures. You don't look the type.
Hey,
Meaning.
You following?
Anyway, extreme haunts are really intense horror attractions. Think a haunted house crossed with a survival horror game.
Oh boy.
Staff will chuck you into underground tunnel systems, trap you in a coffin, anything to scare you. I'm pretty good with the coffins, but not so much the
that's
tunnels.
not important.
What's this got to do with us?
Catch my drift?
Catch my drift? You see, there's a couple places that are known for starting their haunts with a simulated kidnapping.
Huh?
Eh?
For real.
To make it feel as real as possible. They'll even take you when you least expect it. The thing is, they can't just jump anybody. You gotta consent first. The hell? I never agreed to being kidnapped.
Come off the grass.
Extreme haunts, eh? People know better than to involve me in that crap.
Well,
Maybe we consented to our kidnapping without realizing.
right?
Huh? For example, the letters we received from the academy. Is it possible those invitations were actually consent forms in disguise?
Really?
Don't tell me. You actually believe this guy. Given what we've seen so far, I'd wager anything is possible. I feel like the ultimate lawyer would have recognized that though, right? He should be able to understand the legal jargon and contracts and such. recognize what they mean? Is that really what happened here? In accepting that letter asking me to join Eden's Garden Academy that I unknowingly agreed to this crap. Well, that's just theory. The game theory. We won't know what's going on until we explore
In
somewhere.
any case,
I know some people who might be interested in your theory. They're gathering by the courtyard outside. You can join them if you want.
Adios.
Sure thing. Let's go, Mark. Hi, Mark. Though he looked less than enthused, he let the drag racer take him by the arm and lead him away. Could it really be possible? Were the letters we received actually consent forms in disguise? Is this some kind of messed up attraction? What does that say about Eden's Garden Academy? Is it a part of the charade? If Eden's Garden Academy is Eden Garden's Academy even real? I should know better than to think nonsense things like that. If the Academy were fake, someone would have already blown its cover. It's more likely that this is happening unbeknownst to the Academy. Earlier, looking for their students. I wonder, does she have something to say? I thought she rushed off.
Greetings.
Where's the 11 students I mentioned before? 6 buildings. Oh. Same thing. Okay, thank you. Let's make our way back the long way. 3 more. Hello. Now what's her ultimate?
Yo, I'm Cassidy Amber,
Oh.
Ultimate Pro Gamer.
Alright.
Don't forget it, Kay.
Didn't even ask, but thank you, Cassidy. Ultimate Pro Gamer. Opposite of me.
very nice.
Jumping right into an introduction. I like it.
Yep.
Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers. Especially if you have over 20 million of them. You gotta earn the watch
Is
time.
that really true?
20 million. 20 million. Is gaming really that popular?
Duh.
It's not just gaming, it's pro gaming.
No.
Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prizes on the line, the stakes can't get any higher. While her talent is pretty frivolous, her attitude towards video game competition is somewhat impressive. It's sort of like how I feel about debating.
Question.
Oh, question.
Hello?
What is it?
Hmm.
Do you guys know if this place has internet?
Uh,
I promised my comrades my streaming schedule wouldn't change after starting school. Well, you should probably also first worry about finding a PC. Some sort of device that even uses internet. Maybe you can stream off of that watch. So I'm kind of freaking out.
Come again.
Your comrades?
hey, hey.
Cassidy's comrades. They're the biggest fan community on the internet. She must mean her followers, being a streamer and all. It would definitely explain the...
Curious.
You must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially from a subscriber donation.
Indeed.
Ah, there are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tiered subscription. They are rendered forever unmarriageable. Such a shame. So how many suckers have you swindled? With such a large fan base, you must be raking in the dough. Hello?
The hell?
What's wrong with your face?
I see how it is.
I see how it is. You think the only motivation is money, don't you?
Eh?
Well, duh. Why else would you be a streamer?
Bourgeoisie scum.
Typical bourgeoisie scum. Whoa. I stream for the betterment of the human race. As the leader of Cassidy's comrades, it's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses. You mean you give away all your money?
Yep.
I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Most of it is for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers.
My
One time I
genius is
bought a
almost
spaghetti factory and donated it to a public school. Those kids will never have to pay for lunch again. They've probably gotten sick of eating pasta every day. All of those giveaways are streamed too. So she's like Mr. Beast.
Impressive.
Oops. I didn't read it. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them. Impressive. You've managed to commodify the act of charity. Of course, I gotta reserve some money for basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate soda being one. But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money, since I earn it through my own hard work.
So unfair.
The real problems are the swine who make billions every year, even though all they do is sit around and drink cocktails and stare at their stock profile.
Scum.
That face. In fact, I can even detect the rancid stench of a morally bankrupt billionaire in this very academy. I bet they're plotting to profit off our suffering as we speak. This girl is honestly pretty deranged, though that might be why she has such a large audience. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Eden's Garden Academy.
Anywho.
As wary as I am of future confrontations between you and the most affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather there. Alright, it was nice meeting y'all. That was easy. She's like, okay. Do what? Okay. You, I like you. You're cool.
Oof.
So you all got caught up in this too, did you? I remember seeing the 5 of you on the train. You're really ultimate students, huh? We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't. Just making sure. I knew the education sector had low standards, but are they just handing out titles to anyone who asks? Is this the female Damien? Or just female Damon? Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
What the hell is your damage? Oh, is what she's saying annoying? Is it annoying? It's annoying, Damon? It also sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Huh? Right, that's it. What's the matter? I know this bitch. As in, personally? Nah, she's the harlot that's been ruining my magazines. She a journalist? Ever since her interview with the Rich People's Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire, pioneer of the architectural industry. Blah. Oh, she's the billionaire that Sugar Girl was sniffing out? Cassie was sniffing out? Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to, is she actually... I'm flattered you've memorized my resume. Your resume? So those things she said weren't an exaggeration? This is news to you? Anyone knows about Winona? Winona? That would be my name, yes.
Although, many call me the ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
The ultimate entrepreneur. Winona. Am I saying her name right? Winona. No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, that doesn't mean I'm going to let her talk down to me. She has looks, talents, and wealth. She would be a truly auspicious match. Auspicious match. Why would a billionaire need to attend school like Eden's Garden Academy? I thought it would be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses of my generation. Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. And not because you've been kidnapped. You can't leave. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards a most wondrous romance. I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather receive financial reparations from the Academy. At the very least, let me be your steed. With my divine foresight, I shall lead your legal battle to victory. Wouldn't a lawyer be better suited? After I fell asleep in that train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to the tree here. Why did no one stop them? Were there no precautions in place to stop someone from manhandling a student? I'd say it was extreme ineptitude on the school's end. But since it appears I'm not the only
What a
victim,
joke.
well, that makes things all the more sinister. So, she thinks someone carried her here. It's plausible, I guess. They could have transported us from the train by vehicle and carried us here. We have to get here somehow. When you woke up, was there anyone with you?
Honestly?
Yep, but she was weird, so I left her. You're a walking stereotype. We know about as much as you do. 5 of us have been walking around and talking to the other students that were on the train. The rest of them are congregating outside. Once we meet everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going on. Say, why don't you join them? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief that one of you actually had something useful to say. That girl is a piece of work, but given the recent happenings, she's not worth the stress. More importantly, what's happening to us isn't too far from a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak onto, maybe even hijack that train, plan a chemical agent, and then carry everyone they knocked out. There's gotta be more than one person behind this, a group maybe. The question becomes who and why. Okay, last person. Chiba. The camera panned up because she's so tall. What's this? More France?
Stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talents.
Wait just a sec.
Then let me tell you.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Hell yeah. Ingrid Grimwall, ultimate blacksmith. Her fit reminds me of SpongeBob. It reminds me of SpongeBob. A real blacksmith, eh? Is it anything like how movies depict it? Have you ever made swords out of molten metal? Not just swords, but tools, armor, statues. If you can name it, I can forge it. It's never an easy undertaking, I will admit. Sprained muscles are par for the course, but the same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it. It's all worth it for the outcome. Teehee. No wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like non-stop high-intensity exercise. So how is your kind not gone extinct? Extinct. Made redundant by technology.
Can't you see?
Aren't there ways to make specialized weapons without overworking yourself?
Well, I don't like to admit it.
Against modern machines. It's true I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creations lack the human touch. You gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things happen.
Would you look at that?
If my creation touches the heart, it's better than anything made by a machine. Imperfections be damned.
My.
Oh. Better than machines, huh? People have always told me my skills are impressive, but I'm yet to be compared to a computer or something. How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of acclaim before me?
Could you explain?
There's always been a demand for handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by chance? Old folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, even the occasional youngin'. These are all people who visit me. It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine. Exactly which clients does she relate to?
Moving on.
In any case, are you the same as us? Were you also kidnapped on that train and taken here? I mean, I think pretty obvious. Everyone was snatched. Well, I wouldn't say kidnapped.
Come again.
Okay, never mind. What? Did you not black out on that train? No, I did.
Well,
Then how else would you describe the situation? Maybe it's a surprise excursion. Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the
Take this
test.
seriously.
That's stupid. If the academy was that unhinged, no one would continue attending it.
Let's get going.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Needless optimism isn't a substitute for reason.
By the way,
By the way, there's a gathering happening outside the building Miss Kayura explored. Would you like to join? We plan to discuss some very important matters there.
No.
Nah, aren't you nice? I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone. Well done. We've exchanged formalities with everyone here. We should meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action.
I'm an ultimate!
Oh, on our honor as ultimates. We will not be confined any longer. What a dramatic kid. The others should be gathered by the courtyard outside. That's where I should head next. Ooh! It's just cutting.
any clue?
Oops. And that's where I'm gonna have to call it a night. Save. Yes. Road courtyard. And that's where I'm going to have to call it a night. Thank you for tuning in to my first ever live stream on YouTube. It's been pretty fun so far. I've met all of the characters. I don't know how far I am into the prologue quite yet, but perhaps we can continue playing tomorrow night. I have to wake up in math. 6 hours? 6 hours at the very latest. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night. Thank you for tuning in. And have a good night. Don't try to get gods. Or try not to get gods. Okie dokie. Bye-bye.